So today we are going to be talking about this tea tree foaming. Yes, this is a foaming cleanser. So I'm going to be telling you my experience with this foaming cleanser, how it works, and if it is good for you or not. I'm also going to be telling you my personal experience with it. But first of all, let's look at the how foamy it is and how foamy it can get. So yeah, this is what it looks like. It can be very foamy. Yeah, it can be very foamy, and that's it. So first we're going to be looking at the ingredients, but first let me clean my hands. So I'm back. I just rinsed off my hands, and I really wanted to point on how this thing instantly cleans your skin. Like my, can you hear the sound? Like my fingers now feel crispy clean and stripped. So yes, it is that cleaning. So you just need like a pump or two to clean your face. You don't need too much to clean your face, and it is actually a big quantity. This is 200 ml, and this is really going to last you with the fact that it's, you know, cleans your face like almost in one wash. So if you're using something like this, if you really take time to rub the lather into your face, you will not need a second wash. If you're going in with a second wash, you might be stripping too much oils from your face. Okay, so now let's get into the ingredients. So this contains aqua, which contains sodium laureth sulfate, which is SLS, like a surfactant, the thing that makes it to foam. It contains glycerin, it contains sodium lauryl sulfate, again another sulfate. Okay, it contains cocamide, which is also another type of sulfate. It also contains a lot of things: perfume, citric acid, which is it can be used to, citric acid in this formulation now probably is used to balance the pH level. And then it contains tea tree extract, obviously, and then it contains peppermint oil. So I would say that the only skin benefiting ingredient that is contained in this face wash is the tea tree extract and the peppermint oil. Okay, so they said tea tree daily use cleansing foaming face cleanser for healthy skin, and this sells for 3,500 naira. So this is a foaming cleanser, and who can use a foaming cleanser? Like, what type of skin type should you have before you can use a foaming cleanser? Now, if you have acne prone skin, you can use a foaming cleanser, and if you have oily skin on your face, you can use a foaming cleanser. Now, this was what I thought that actually made me to get this product, but unfortunately it didn't work for me, which over time I think I have figured out why it didn't work for me. Now, I got this product when I was breaking out. I have the videos already on the channel of my breakout journey recently, okay, which is like clearing up very, very fast. Now, I went and I got this because I wanted to change the face soap I was using. I was using cousin soap at the point, and my lightning soap, like the way I used to pair it. I believe you've seen that video, right? So I felt, okay, fine, let me upgrade, let me do bigger and go and buy foaming cleanser, since this is actually targeted for especially those with acne prone skin. And I've seen, you know, videos and reviews about it, and people said it is good. My dears, I went and I bought this thing. I was using it though. So as I was using it, I now noticed that it's like the pimple was increasing. Oh, you get, if you watch this particular video that has this thumbnail, you will notice that I said, I didn't really say it clearly. I didn't really say it clearly, but I said that before I actually figured what was working. I got a cleanser. I think I mentioned that I got a cleanser that was not working, something like that. Now be this. So I would, you know, wash my face and use, like, the pimples were coming out. I wake up every morning and then I see that the small things are having mount in front on my forehead and all of that. I was like, what am I doing wrong? At the point, I practically changed everything. This was the soap I was using. I was using the serum I already showed you. I was using the cleanser I was already showed you. But this was destroying the work of the cleanser. So now this is to tell you that when you are using a combination of products, you need to be attentive. You need to be attentive, and you need to open your eyes and be intentional when you are using your product, because it might not be that the set you are using is not working. It might be one product from that set that is not working for your skin. It might be the soap, it might be the cream, it might be anything. It might even be your towel. Just joking, right? But this was the problem. Now, how did I find out? How do you find out that this is the issue in your set? This is how I do it. But before I tell you, please like this video for me. Give me a thumbs up. Okay, like the video, subscribe if you have not subscribed, and leave a comment. Share this video when you're done watching it. Okay, so how did I find out though? As I bought it, now normally now when you buy something now, you are hyped. I was so hyped, like this breakout is going to go blah 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 blah. I used it the first day, morning and night. I used the set, the cleanser, and the serum I got at the moment, because I discontinued every other thing. Both my aloe vera gel, I discontinued everything. I said, let me be using this set though. Let me see what's going to go on. So I used it. The pimple was still coming. I used it at 3 days. I tried it for 3 days. I said, no, something is wrong. Something is definitely wrong, because when I use the cleanser, I can feel that this cleanser is, drying the pimples, right? But why is it still coming? It's supposed to stop. So the next day I decided not to add this to my routine. So I removed this, and then I used another soap on my face. I used it morning and night, and then when I woke up the next day, I looked at my face. I saw that the small ones, the new ones, didn't come out. So I was like, "Shey, is this cleanser? But this is supposed to be good for my face." So I did it again the next day. No pimples came out. I said, okay, I need to be sure if this is actually, or this was actually the problem. Then I used it again. After discontinued for 2 days and my face was beginning to get momentum, I used it again. I woke up another day, I used it morning, and then I used it night. And I woke up the next day and my face got worse. I was like, aha, so it is you. I removed it. That is why it's still this quantity. I'm probably going to dash it to somebody, because I wouldn't want to be trying it again. Okay, so yes, so when I was now looking at the ingredients, I found out that fine, no, foaming cleansers are good, but maybe it doesn't work with everybody, and maybe it doesn't work in pair with some ingredients. So the cleanser I was using, cleansers normally are drying to the skin, because that is how they are going to be able to dry the pimples and the acne and all of that. So they are drying, and this one too is drying. As I told you, my hand now is dehydrated. If you look at my hand, although it's not going to show, but my hand now is dry. So showing you that this completely strips your skin of the oils it has. So, and they just put only peppermint oil. Only peppermint oil is the only oil this thing contains. It doesn't contain anything that has to do with hydration or moisturization. It just has water and a lot of surfactants. That is how it is. It's going to foam when you press the head. That one makes it to foam. The excess surfactant, like, it contains a lot of surfactants. Meanwhile, some soaps just use either sodium laureth sulfate or sodium lauryl sulfate. Some soaps just make use of cocamide. Okay, but this, they pack 3 of them inside here. So it was excessively drying out my skin, and then plus the cleanser in pair, it wasn't helping matter. So maybe if you are using this without a cleanser, it might be good, but honestly at this point I do not want to try it. So if you are going to use this, please make sure this is the only drying or oil stripping ingredients or oil stripping product in your routine. Okay, yes. So in case you intend to get a foaming cleanser and you know that you use exfoliators, like chemical exfoliators, like on your face, maybe you have acne and all of that, I would not suggest you buy this particular face wash, because it might excessively be drying out your skin, and when you dry out your skin, it causes more breakouts. You are going to be going in this circle. So I realized I was going in a circle. The cleanser I was using was killing the bacteria that was causing the pimples, and also drying out the acne that was already out, and this one kept on causing new ones. So that was the cycle I was going on for like a week plus before I discovered that this was the issue. And immediately I discontinued it, my face started clearing up and started, doing all of that. So I won't totally grade this particular product. It is a nice product. People have used it and it worked for them, but this is my own experience. So my advice for you, as I have said, is do not use it with another drying ingredient or with another drying product if you are treating your acne, because it might end up worsening your acne and you will not even know what you are doing wrong. Okay, because yeah, that's it. So that's all I have to say concerning this product. Overall, it is a nice product, but just know what works for you. All right, so thanks for joining me on today's own. Please like this video, subscribe, leave a comment and share, and I'm going to see you on any of these videos right here. Let's continue our beautiful conversation. Okay.